konti lang kami. Parang ilang tables lang. Tapos lahat babae talaga. And pati speakers, lahat babae. And also yung organizers, babae sila lahat. So doon pa lang, mafe-feel mo na ano yun, na parang belong ka. Yun kasi yung gusto natin, yung
The
ma-feel na,
belongingness.
yes,
Hi, I'm RJ. So, welcome to the episode of Roll Up Tech Communities and Empowering the Next Generation for Women. So, I'm sorry I'm not wearing my headset right now. Ayan. So, I just recently put it.
Okay, so hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm a Women Tech Makers Ambassador for GDG Cloud Manila.
So, hi, my name is Sila Siadlawan, the founder and chief executive officer of AWS Learning Club Ligarda.
Hi, I'm Uriel Alonso, the lead of AWS User Group Builders Philippines.
Oh. So, so let's begin. Like, how do these tech communities, since you guys are currently in tech communities, right? Really the big ones. So, how do these communities foster collaboration in the tech industry?
So, on my end, I think what describes our community is like we provide safe spaces, regardless of gender, actually. So, pero right now we actually encourage women to like speak in our events more, kasi until now, nasa underrepresented group pa rin within the tech community in women. So, I think it's important that we encourage women to like speak up more regardless on what they want to talk about.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to agree on that part. One thing is I would like to acknowledge the AWS Build Her Plus, which she leads, because it's very helpful in our community, especially the bias between men and women. Like, sinasabi na in terms of tech, like in the field of tech, like parang mas batak sila, mas magaling sila. Pero no, the things that the man can do, women can do it as well. So, with the Build Her Plus, parang mas nagiging empowered yung women, mas nagiging confident sila to do more in the tech field.
Sa amin naman, actually, hindi lang women yung in-empower or pinapromote namin. We also promote LGBTQIA+. Ayun, kasi, di ba? And sa amin, actually this coming March, magkakaroon kami ng event. And puro women speakers sila. So, ayun, I think one thing na nakaka-help sa or nakaka-support sa women is yun nga, through speakers din. Kasi bukod sa napopromote, nagkakaroon din ng confidence yung students or yung mga uma-attend the event na yun nga, women can do these things then.
Yeah, that's so true. In my current tech community, so I'm from GitHub. So what we do is like we hold nationwide events, especially for students and other professionals out there that who wants to learn about community building. So from our recent events, most that I can see, there are a lot of women. So in different fields like Google Developer Clubs and in AWS and Microsoft Student Learn. So it's really nice seeing that since I've been instilled with the thought that tech is dominated by the men field. So for me to see women in the tech field, it really feels empowering because there are other out there that who's really working to the top in trying to help the community be much more bigger and has a wider reach, not only just for men but also for women as well. So, like in your cases, like how do these tech communities in your tech communities support women?
For GDG Cloud Manila, so every year every March, we have this event entitled International Women's Day. So, actually hindi siya like for ano yun globally yun eh. Pero parang kasi for women tech makers na event na IWD celebration. And we are actually being encouraged to organize these events kasi this events are actually like aimed to encourage women to speak up, have a platform, or this. Pero at the same time, this event is also open for allies. So, kasi parang it it allows. Oh, sorry. It gives it gives women like again it gives women the platform, and it also encourages it also like helps them remember na hindi sila nag-iisa.
Yeah, that's so true.
So yeah. So yun lang yung what I'm trying to say. So and with these events kasi parang yung mga nahihiyang umattend ng tech events. So parang ito yung like beginning ng tech ng pagiging nila tech event person journey. So parang na-encourage sila na mag-attend ng ganitong events kasi nga may kakilala sila na women then can help them like parang somehow mentor them para mag-advance sa tech career nila. And yeah, I think isa yun sa mga success story that I can share.
So, on our club naman kasi is parang majority ng kinukuha ko as officer is women. Kasi parang, mas naniniwala ko in their capacity, like yung pag-time manage nila to do a simple task. Like parang nagagawa nila agad. And yung maganda dito is parang lahat ng hinihila ko or hinahatak sa club ko is parang kalahati nun is introvert. So when we talk about introvert, mga shy girl, like parang may self-doubt, tapos walang enough confidence to go out to their comfort zone. So parang as a woman myself and into leadership, so ako yung nagse-step up to encourage them na kung kaya ko, kaya nyo din. And then, nakakatuwa lang to witness their progress in terms of being their self, lalo na sa tech. Kasi when we talk about women kasi, hindi ka ganun parang ka-invested or yung
Yeah, very
passion.
widespread.
Yeah, yung passion in doing tech or in programming something like that. Kasi parang pag sinabing women, all the women or the girls do is do makeups, do shopping, do TikToks, post, take a selfie, something like that. And then parang suddenly it came up na lang out of nowhere na, oh, look at that. Shocks. Girl can do that too.
Girl power, right?
Yeah. Tapos parang, and then may kita nila, wow, ang ganda ng pamats nyo. Sino gumawa? Ah, si ano, ganyan. Tapos malalaman nila na babae pala. Tapos parang, something like parang, some of them na parang nasya-shock pa din na parang, wow, ang dami nyo. Tapos puro pala kayo babae, ganyan. Kasi parang, ang na-instilled kasi into their mind is that parang, like what you said kanina is parang, na overpowered yung
Yes.
mga women. Well, in fact, dapat hindi. Kasi lahat, I believe na everything can be learned talaga. Like parang lahat kayang matutunan. And if the woman has the passion or the drive to do or to learn something, lalo na pag sobrang eager ng woman, so kaya nilang gawin even if it's hard. Nothing is impossible talaga.
Yeah, that's so true. I think tech started when women had an idea in mind.
Yeah.
So I think so. Reviewing the history, so I really noticed like there is a lot of women out there like who really did something that made an impact in the world we currently have right now in the tech industry. Because when they say tech industry, it's fast paced, it's intimidating, it's not something that a woman can do. But if you look at the past histories, oh wow, a woman did this.
Yeah. Because imagine what the woman has in her brain. Like parang yung creative juices, yung ideas, grabe, umaapaw siya eh. So the only thing that the woman na need nilang gawin is to parang i-implement yon.
Yeah.
And ano rin, for me, women is more organized. And sobrang meticuloso nila sa details
Yeah, I think
talaga.
we can attest
As
to that.
in,
Very OC.
yeah.
Very OC.
Kaya ano rin, I think with these qualities, it proves na women can actually be a better leader. And ayun din yung pinapromote ng community namin and community nila is na uh, yung mga babaeng to, they lead. And bukod doon, we uh, ayun. Anyway, but yeah, ayun nga, with this community kasi, mapapatunayan na women can lead and also promote as well, 'di ba? So, um, tawag dito, kasi na, we promote inclusivity kasi sa tech. So, mostly kasi makikita mo na uma-attend sa meetups or events are guys, 'di ba? Kasi nga
Yeah.
male-dominated talaga yung field. And pero with these types of community, makaka-help siya na mag-encourage ng students or ng mga babae na umattend din sa ganitong event kasi marami rin sila mapupulot. And yung events naman natin is not just about tech. It's ano rin
Empowerment.
yeah, and actually leadership skills din. So,
I think one way kasi dyan, well, I've kind of noticed na maraming women role models.
Yeah.
Pero do other women know
They
that
get
they exist?
overshadowed.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
get overshadowed.
Yes, I think kailangan lang ng more visibility
Yeah.
sa community, to the point na maisip nila, kaya ko din pala to. Babae din pala siya. So, kung kaya niya, kaya ko din.
ay marami
So,
pala kami.
yes,
Yeah.
marami pala kami. So,
Yeah, there's a lot of people behind your back supporting you.
yes.
I've met a lot of women in my life, and one thing that I really observed and I really loved is how they feel deeply and how they understand deeply. So I've noticed in the field there is a lot of UI UX designer as female. So it made me question like why. So when I review their products, okay, I understand now. They really connect deeply to their users. They really empathize deeply to their users. So one thing that I really like about female, especially when they're taking on a leadership role, is that they really try to understand their people, like not just in a leadership standpoint in their role, but also as them as human, right?
Yes, I agree. Kasi, for example, like, UI and UX, lalo na in terms of girls talaga, like parang, even the one pixel lang na hindi pantay, makikita nila yan.
Yeah.
Trust me. Trust me. Proven yan. Like, super, makikita nila. Pero, if iba yan, like parang, okay na yan. Stay as it is. Pero pag girl yan, like, no, hindi pantay. Ganyan.
So White Cloak Technologies is a custom software development company. They build mobile and web applications. They work with leading brands in banking and real estate. Visit their website at www.whitecloak.com to know more.
I really wanted to know, like, have you ever been part of the initiative where you aim to increase like female representation in tech?
On our end kasi, we're partners with Bill Hurst. So, in our club kasi parang binibridge namin siya to AWS Build Her Plus, and then si Build Her Plus na yung nag-i-initiate ng mga events, programs for women and women at heart.
On our end naman, since as a lead, wala pa. I mean, di man wala pa, pero as a lead kasi, ito yung balak namin like in the future, di ba? So, we aim, kasi ganito, paano ba siya explain? Pero, ayun kasi, ang role natin as leads is to represent women. And through that pa lang, nagkakaroon na ng more female representation na nakikita ng iba na, may, din pala, na may user group leader din pala na babae. Ganun. And ayun. And, I think, with that and also with events and ayun, so mas mas nag-increase yung female representation. And ayun nga, sabi nga ni Jasmine is yung visibility lang talaga yung kulang. Kasi we need more of that para makita and mas ma-represent yung mga babae.
Yes.
Hi. On our end, so aside from the every March na IWD celebration, as an organizer, I try to keep the gender representation sa speakers at 50-50. Kasi,
Balance.
kasi ano well, we all know that it's a male-dominated field. And tayo na women leaders, we need all the help that we can get. And we also need to pull the help that we can get
Yeah.
just to get like representation sa stage. And yun yung parang naging practice ko na ever since na when I have an event, I try to keep the gender representation equal. And at the same time, well, may visibility ako sa registration. So, I kinda, like, for example, pag napansin ko na, so, I try to, like, prioritize women sa events um, kasi feel ko if pupunta sila sa event tapos may kita lang male dominated.
Pa rin.
Isipin nila,
Yeah.
Ganun
It's a bit intimidating.
wag na lang kaya ako pumunta or umuwi na lang kaya ako kasi paano ako makaka-relate dito?
Yeah, it's a
wala.
bit intimidating.
Yeah. So, as much as possible, I try to keep the like gender representation equal. Para lang para din open pa rin naman sa lahat. Pero para lang ma-encourage other women to attend our events.
I think
Yeah.
may na-attend ako last year, March din, na event. Tapos like, konti lang kami. Parang ilang tables lang. Tapos lahat babae talaga. And pati speakers, lahat babae. And also yung organizers, babae sila lahat. So doon pa lang, mafe-feel mo na ano yun, na parang belong ka. Yun kasi yung gusto natin, yung
The
ma-feel na,
belongingness.
yes. And nung that time, sobrang comfortable ako. Like, hindi, parang walang awkwardness or walang parang takot na ma-out of place or something. Kasi that time, puro babae. And kumbaga, nakaka-relate kami sa isa't isa. I think yun yung isa din yun sa factor.
One thing na maganda sa community that we are in right now talaga is yung paano ka nila na motivate talaga. Kasi it's not just about us like let's just say na meron tayong passion and heart for leading. Let's just say na madami tayong kilalang women outside and inside our university, our work, and so that. But what if that women's like hindi ka ganun ka tech driven, hindi ganun ka compassionate as you. So parang the only thing that we can do talaga as a leader or as a woman lead is to encourage them para ma-motivate sila na parang like, wow, ang galing, nagagawa mo yan, try ko nga din. Kasi dun papasok yung pagiging intrigue nila into something na parang, ang angas naman yan, paano yan? And then suddenly, magugulat na lang tayo one day na little by little, dumadami na pala talaga tayo.
Yeah. We've been fighting for our rights ever since. So we have this mindset that anything you can do, I can do better.
Yes.
Okay, siguro to wrap this up, so how do you address and combat unconscious bias within tech communities?
I think this is a stigma that's still been ongoing right now. So everywhere, anywhere we go, so it's really something that we cannot avoid. But for me, in order for us to combat this, is that we really have to get all of the support that we can. So even in different communities, there's always going to be someone who's going to build something for women. And if we can get all of the help that we can with this for us women all together working together, then we can build something impactful. So it's just all about helping each other grow. So if you need a hand, I'll give you my hand. I'll reach out. So that's what we've been doing. That's what I've been doing because I just recently stepped into the tech role. So the people that help me are actually mixed. They are diverse. But one thing that really stuck to me the most is that I wanted to be someone that I can feel that I belong in this certain area. So as a woman, it's really difficult since tech is a male dominated field, right? So yeah, get all the help that you can, grow together, build together, and be with people that who share the same passion as you.
I think one way to combat unconscious bias is to educate, raise
Yes.
awareness. Kasi um, we've been talking about empowering women, pero are other people aware
Yeah, that's
how
so true.
underrepresented we are? And at the same time, I think it's also best if we provide safe spaces for women and actually for other people regardless of gender, wherein they're free to speak out or to tell other people how they feel. So parang just give them a platform on where they can share their sentiments on certain issues.
We can't really please everyone talaga, especially men, to think the same way as we. So parang the only thing to solve this is to be yourself lang talaga. Like, to inspire as well. Kasi as much as possible na makaka-inspire ka into individual person, malaking impact yun sa life niya eh.
Yeah.
Imagine, yung impact nun sa kanya, and then doon na mag start kasi yung madami niyang questions na parang, kaya ko din, kaya ko to, ganyan. Doon na siya mamomotivate to do more talaga eh. Kasi even if madami kang nakakausap, nakakipag-communicate ka sa iba't ibang community, pero let's just say na parang minomotivate mo sila, pero hindi sila nai-inspire, parang
Yeah.
uma-agree sila sa'yo, yes. Nakikita ka nila as a woman na magaling, yes. Pero deep
It doesn't
inside
go
them,
straight to the
yeah,
heart.
hindi sila na i-inspire kasi sa pagbabae kasi, like parang hindi niyan gagawin pag hindi niya gusto eh.
Yeah.
Diba?
So true.
So, parang kailangan may encourage mo sila, i-inspire mo sila na maganda to, it's for your own benefit, and hindi lang to basta dito lang. Once you go out to your comfort zone, ma-realize mo na, wow, that's a lot.
You're gonna continue
Yeah.
growing and growing.
For me naman, I think aside from educate and inspire them, I think we should promote our communities kasi gusto rin nila makita kung saan ba sila pwede pumasok or kung ano pwede nilang salihan. And uh, aside from promoting our community, syempre, we should organize an event din or events, 'di ba? Wherein hindi lang sila matututo ng technical skills but they can also learn leadership skills, soft skills, and pwede rin sila na mag-network wherein marami silang makikilala na pwedeng makarelate sila or pwede silang makakilala ng someone na may makukuha silang knowledge din. And also, I think, aside from that, syempre, yung mismong leaders is nakaka-relate din sa isa't isa wherein para sila ng pinaglalaban and di naman parang na pinaglalaban. Pero, yung advocacy, kumbaga,
Yes. Yeah.
ayan, that's one thing na gusto ko dun sa community ko right now kasi lahat kami pumasok dun kasi we want the same advocacy which is to represent women and other
Yeah, that was such a very insightful talk. I think that's just about it. So thank you for listening to this
Thank
episode.
you.
Thank you, everyone.